Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to game number 2 here on day number 3 of the Hockey Nova Scotia Day of Champions event here at the beautiful Community Credit Union Arena inside the Rath Eastlake Community Centre here in beautiful Truro, Nova Scotia. My name is Michael Petter. Thank you so much for joining us here on 360 Live for this morning's game, which is an all-Metro affair for the Atom AA Provincial Championship. We've got the Metro East Inferno. The Inferno are the visiting team for this game, and they're in their blue jerseys with the red and gold trim, the Inferno logo on the front. And the Metro West Force Blue are the home team for this game. They're in their white jerseys with the blue numbers, the red and white, or the red and blue trim along the side. And the all-Metro championship game for the Atom AA provincial title set to get going here momentarily. For the Metro West, it's going to be Denisa Carver in goal. And if I'm mispronouncing any names, I will apologize in advance. It looks like it's going to be Lauren Delaney in goal for the Inferno. And there is, of course, one other team out there today, and got to give a shout out to these officials that we've had not only this morning in our first game, but all throughout the week. These officials have been picked for these games by merit. So it's one thing for these teams to get to the provincial championship game. It's also something for these officials to be able to get to this provincial championship game. So we've got to give a big shout out to Haley McGregor, who is going to be the referee for this game, with Amanda Delacale and Hannah Connolly on the blue lines as the linesmen or lines people for this game. Obviously, these are two teams that are likely quite familiar with each other, both being based out of the Metro area. And for Metro West, it's one of a couple of Atom AA level teams. For the Inferno, it is their AA representative. And for the Inferno, this is the second consecutive game involving a Metro East Inferno team. The Inferno Atom A Red team played earlier this morning against the Colchester Cyclones out of the Fundy Highland region. Colchester ended up winning the Atom A title in that one earlier today. As mentioned, this is the third day, the 12th game overall that we've handed out provincial hardware so far this weekend. And as we get ready to go here, some pre-game rituals for each team, getting them ready to go. And I can confirm it is indeed Delaney who's getting the start for the Inferno. Now for Metro West, they only have one goaltender listed, so it's going to be Carver for the whole game, obviously. Whereas for the Inferno, they've got Lauren Delaney. They've also got Maddie Preston dressed for this game, so we'll have to wait and see if it's one of those situations of a planned half game each for these two goaltenders, or if it's going to be this is Delaney's game to play just in the rotation, so it's Delaney's game to play. We'll wait and see around the midway point of the second period whether we get a switch or not. And we are underway here in the Atom AA Female Championship game. The puck rolls in right away onto Delaney, and she played it over towards the corner. Now there's a shot that goes wide off the stick of Sarah Almond. Puck comes back towards the front of the net, but it's cleared away to the line, not out, kept in there by Leslie, down into the corner. Getting onto that puck first is Andrews. She'll get it up to Flynn, and Flynn will get the puck out to center. Played across to the far side, cutting back towards the middle of the ice. There is Greenwood. Greenwood has it knocked off her stick just outside the blue line, but following up on the play, Kravis will bring it in. Or sorry, that's not Kravis, that's Eisner, my apologies. Played to the line, held in there, and sent back in deep by Underhill. In behind the net. Force looking to work the puck up. Cormier knocks it down there, gets deflected on its way in, and Delaney makes her first save of the game. One shot each there in the first minute and 7 seconds as we are underway here at the Rath Eastland Community Center. Join the conversation on the game. Send me a tweet. My Twitter handle at Petter, PETTERPC_sports. Let me know where you're watching from, who you're cheering on, if you want to send a special shout out to a player, anything along those lines. They won't be able to hear the shout out, obviously, because they're out there on the ice, but I'm sure they'll find out about it later. Puck comes out to center, played across to the far side. Asbridge on her way over to get to the puck. She does. Asbridge plays it down into the Inferno zone, played right back out again there by Nedelku. Now it's played back in again. Underhill gets it back out to center for McCarthy. Molly McCarthy in front of her own bench has a couple of Force players around her. Now McCormick will pick up. And Maya McCormick hustling down to get the puck into the Force zone. Pass gets through everybody and out to center ice. Hustling back to get onto it there is Blackmore. Vivian Blackmore plays it ahead. That pass gets intercepted. Now the puck comes back to Blackmore. And she gets the pass up to Cashin. Cashin finds Kravis. Kravis will dump the puck in. Back to get it behind her own net there is Fabrizi. Fabrizi plays it up the far side wall. Sent out to center and down the ice. Icing is indicated, and we'll get the whistle with 2:35 gone here in the opening period of play. Again, a big thanks to everybody tuning in here on 360 Live. We appreciate very much having you along for the ride in this one. Should be a very entertaining game here this morning. Again, we've got a couple of teams who know each other very, very well, and we expect that familiarity will make for some high strategy and hard coaching between head coaches Adam Greenwood and Mike Almond. Puck comes out to center, played right back in again there as the Inferno's Addie Watt gets the puck in deep. Then she peels off for a change. Now coming down and getting onto the puck there is Eisner. Eisner plays it off the side of the net. Picking up will be Osmond for Metro West. And out to center it goes, but then played right back in again. Now with it, Hayward. She gets it out to center. Or that was Fabrizi, excuse me. Now Almond trying to get the puck in deep, but Flynn was in the way. Now Eisner gets it out to center. Flynn plays it across, and it'll be picked up there by Greenwood. Greenwood brings it down into the Metro West end. Greenwood throws it towards the front, comes back, down to Greenwood. Played back to the line. Blackmore with the shot. That ends up hitting her own player in front, Eisner. And Force Blue get possession and come back out. Bouncing around at center ice. Now the puck settled down. It ends up coming to Mitchell. Mitchell gets it in. Now Murphy tries to send it deep, but that got knocked away. And out to center, and here comes Eisner. Eisner works her way down, stops. Plays it across. There's a shot and a goal! Jenna Greenwood with the goal at 4:13 of the first period as she was able to stick the puck just inside the far post. Denisa Carver trying to work her way across, but couldn't quite get her toe stretched out far enough. And it's 1-0 for Metro East with the opening goal of the game at 4:13. Jenna Greenwood opens the scoring. Eisner gets the lone assist on that one, so it's Greenwood from Eisner at 4:13. There's another shot and a save by Carver. And as mentioned, this is the 12th game of the Day of Champions event. And in the 11 previous games, the team that has scored first, as you would expect, scoring first is an important factor in getting a victory. The team that has scored first has won 72.7% of the games. Doing the math, that's 8-3 is the record for the team that has scored first so far in this event that we've had over the course of these 3 days. Cormier with the puck at the line. She takes the shot. It's steered aside by Carver into the far corner. Hustling to get to it there is McCarthy. Now she works it up the wall trying to get it to McCormick. McCormick plays it back down low. McCarthy now will pick up. Gets it to McCarthy. Actually, there's two McCarthys. There's Maddie and there's Molly. And that last shot was taken by Molly McCarthy. It was Maddie McCarthy, one of the players working along the side boards. And with the names Maddie and Molly, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they are sisters. But if anybody knows for sure, sisters, cousins, or just a really weird coincidence that you've got a Maddie McCarthy and a Molly McCarthy on the same team, let me know. Send me a tweet at Petter, PETTERPC_sports. For now, I'm going to go on the assumption that they are sisters because those names are just way too similar not to sound like sisters' names. Nedelku sends the puck down into the Metro West zone. Also, if there's any names that I'm mispronouncing along the way, please tweet me and send me a correction on the pronunciations. There's an icing call against Metro West with 5:47 gone here in the opening period of the Atom AA Championship game. The Inferno carrying the bulk of the play so far. They've outshot the Force Blue by a margin of 6-1 here in the early going and have scored the game's only goal to this point. Draw one back to Nedelko. She takes the shot. Was looking for a deflection from Watt perhaps, but it ended up going wide. There's another shot from the point, comes off the end boards, and heading back to pick up was going to be Osmond. She'll play it ahead to the line. Nedelku can't hold, and out comes McFarland. McFarland trying to work her way around Tomey. McFarland, sharp angle shot. That was steered aside, and the puck sent down the length of the ice. That'll be an icing call against the Inferno, as a good chance there for Metro West, as getting the puck up the ice and working that rush was Avery McFarland. Fortunately, I could read the name bar because I couldn't see any of the number. The way the jersey's tucked in there. Common at this age, but sometimes wreaks havoc on a play-by-play guy. Not being able to see any of those numbers, and with no numbers on the with the numbers on the sleeves even kind of folded up, creating even more of a challenge. Out to center and down the ice, hustling back to get onto it there is Blackmore. Blackmore plays it around up the far side wall. Now pass across to the near side for Flynn. Flynn gives to Eisner. Eisner has it roll away from her. Now Eisner picks it back up again. Eisner coming into the Metro West zone. There's a shot, save, rebound, and a big play there by, I believe that was Vino to clear that one out of danger. It was. Brooklyn Vino able to gather up that loose puck and clear it away after the initial save made by Danessa Carver. Carver makes another stop and holds on for a face-off. 7:45 left to go here in the first period. And just a quick update on the format. It's 3 15-minute periods that we'll be playing this morning. This morning and into the afternoon by the time the game wraps up. There's a shot from the point, blocked. The first two periods will have just a change of ends and a brief break in between of a minute or two. Then we'll get a full intermission after the second period, and the third period also 15 minutes in length. Back to get the puck in her own zone. Casey Underhill, she wraps it around the boards. It's intercepted. Now there's a shot taken by Jackson. Puck goes down below the goal line. Underhill hustling back to get to it there. Plays it up the wall, not able to be grabbed cleanly. Jackson tried to play it back down low. Underhill again gets it. Now it comes to the line, not out, held in by Rosong. And again, if I'm mispronouncing any names, I don't mean any offense. Rosong played it down the wall, came back out, and Rosong couldn't hold the line that time. Now it's sent back in again. McCarthy, that's Molly McCarthy, able to get it out across to the far side. Pass a little bit too far in front of Maddie McCarthy. And now coming up the other way, here comes Jackson. Jackson can't get the shot away as hustling in hard on the back check. I believe that was, actually I see now that was Cashin on that back check. There's another shot, or that was McCormick rather. And McCormick then ends up blocking a shot. Now the puck goes to the far side, and it'll be picked up there by Nedelku. She gets it out to center. Now dumped back in again. Back to get it is Tomey behind her own net. Tomey stops, cuts back up towards the middle of the ice. Now takes the puck over towards the far side, but gets her pocket picked by Almond. Almond takes the shot and sends it just wide. Now in behind the net, trying to get it out in front was, I believe that might have been Asbridge. And we're going to get a penalty. And it's going to be a hooking call. And it's going to be Almond who's going to go off. And that was actually McFarland, not Asbridge, the other player that I couldn't identify. So the first penalty of the game will go to Sarah Almond of Metro West Force Blue for hooking. At 9:14 of period number 1. So we'll see the first power play of the game go to the Metro East Inferno. In the game we had earlier this morning, there were just 2 penalties called in the whole game. Very well played game by both of the teams. Here's Nedelku, and we did end up with 1 power play goal out of those 2 penalties that got called. There's a shot, big save again by Carver, and clearing the rebound out, coming out with the puck, there is Asbridge. Here comes Asbridge. She takes the shot, blocker save made by Delaney. Asbridge gets it back again, tries the wraparound. Her stick ends up coming out of her hands, and coming up the other way, here comes the Inferno. Here's Kravis with the puck. Kravis takes a shot, making the save and hanging on is Carver with 1:14 left to go in the penalty. 5 minutes even left to go here in period number 1. If you are just joining us, the goal that you see on the board there, scored back at the 4:13 mark by the Metro East Inferno's Jenna Greenwood, assisted by Ellie Eisner. There's another shot that rolls in onto Carver, and she'll gather it up and hang on for a face-off. Just a couple more seconds ticking off of the penalty, down to 69 seconds left in the man advantage. Person advantage? Oh, it's such a phrase in our hockey lexicon. We'll still refer to it as the man advantage for the Metro East Inferno. Puck comes back to the line. Blackmore plays it across. There's a shot taken by Andrews, but that's blocked almost right from the point of the shot. The block from McFarland, excuse me. There's a shot now. That one goes in! Greenwood able to find just the inside of the post on the glove side yet again. And for Greenwood, that's her second goal of the game. This one coming on the power play. It's now 2-0 for the Inferno. So Jenna Greenwood gets her second of the game. This one a power play marker at 10:27. And the Inferno with the 2-0 lead. As we get confirmation of Greenwood's goal, Eisner gets her second assist of the game. So very similar score line. The only difference is this one was a power play marker instead of even strength. Greenwood with a pair, Eisner with a pair of assists, And here comes the Inferno again, working their way in. Eisner with the puck. Eisner has it roll away from her. Maddie McCarthy now in the corner, plays it back to the line. Underhill sends it towards the center of the ice. That's broken up by Osmond, and Osmond will come out with it. Cormier ends up knocking it off Osmond's stick, but Almond following up on the play, takes the shot. It goes off of Delaney and rolls just a little bit wide. Now Molly McCarthy at the near side ends up losing the puck. Shot taken there by McClellan. And hanging on for a face-off, Lauren Delaney with 3:24 left to go here in period number 1. And the Metro East Inferno now lead the Metro West Force Blue by that score of 2-0. Winning the draw there was McCormick. Puck played up the wall but knocked down there by Mitchell. Now it comes back to McCormick. McCormick gets it out to center. Still battling in front of the Inferno bench. Puck goes into the zone. Mitchell now ends up giving it to McClellan. Or that's, they've only got the number on the one arm, I think. McCormick, or Underhill with it there. Now it comes out. And Maddie McCarthy will pick up there. Now McCormick. McCormick stops, plays it across to Molly. Molly lets it go all the way to the other boards where Underhill will get to it. She takes a shot. It's blocked. The puck cleared to the wall. Now Kravis goes to play it back to Nedelku. Nedelku has it knocked away from her by Asbridge. But then it's dumped right back in again, and having to hustle back to get to the puck is Vino. Here's Vino working her way ahead. Vino coming up through center. Vino now leading the rush. Vino takes it all the way down to the corner. And we're going to get our second penalty of the game. This one will go against the Inferno as Vino gets ridden into the boards. And Nedelku's going to go off for the body check. Alicia Nedelku going off for body checking at 13:07 of period number 1. So the Inferno were successful on their first power play opportunity. Now the Force Blue have a chance for their first power play of the game. And they get the puck in on the net right away, just a couple of seconds ticking off. Now another face-off win by the Force. Shot gets blocked right at the point. Played out to center. Now it's picked up by Blackmore. She'll play it ahead. And the Inferno bring the puck in. There's Cashin with a shot. Save made by Carver. Steered over to the corner. Now the Force pick up. Played to Osmond. Or that's Almond, excuse me, not Osmond. Kravis will send it back in deep. Back to pick up there, Rosong. Rosong plays it ahead. Intended for McFarland, but that gets broken up by Kravis. And back to get it again. That time was Hayward. She'll play it ahead. Now picked up by Almond. Almond tried to make a pass ahead. That one was broken up by McIver. Or by Eisner, excuse me. Now back on Rosong's stick again. She gives to Almond. Back to Rosong. 43 seconds left to go in the period. The penalty will carry over into the second if the Force don't score here in the next 36 seconds now. Here come the Inferno, though. That rush gets broken up, and bringing it back up the other way is Osmond. She gives the puck to McFarland. McFarland ends up losing it to Eisner. Eisner takes it all the way back behind her own net. And now we'll dump it down the ice. 13 seconds left to go here in the first period. Is there time for one more rush? The Force will have to hurry And with that puck knocked off the stick, that'll pretty much do it. That is the end of period number 1. And the Inferno will carry a 2-0 lead into the change of ends here at the end of one period. The Inferno outshoot the Force 13-5. And so after 20 minutes of play, or 15 minutes of play, excuse me, it is Metro East Inferno 2, Metro West Force Blue 0. And we can tell you out of those previous 11 games, 2 of them were tied at the end of the first period. That means 9 times there was a lead. And out of those 9 games, the team that was leading after the first period went on to win 77.8% of them. 7 out of 9 victories for the team leading after the first 15 minutes of play. Second period is now underway, and we've got just a few seconds left on the penalty. In fact, there it's over. And coming out of the box, Nedelku, she quickly races her way over to the box. And coming off of the bench is Eisner, and she immediately gets onto the puck down in the offensive zone corner. Eisner takes it behind the net. Eisner coming out the far side, now plays it back to the line for Underhill. Underhill gets the shot away, save, rebound. Second shot goes off the side of the net as Greenwood was looking for the hat trick. Now there's another shot from the point, this one taken by Cormier. And hanging on for another face-off, Danessa Carver. Some good chances there for the Inferno here in the early going of this second period to extend their lead. Face-off will be Eisner winning it to Greenwood. Greenwood shot gets blocked. Greenwood gets the puck back again. Greenwood now, she'll play it back to the line. Nedelku takes the shot, that goes wide. Greenwood will pick it up at the near wall. Greenwood throws it towards the front of the net, cleared away from danger there by Vino. Brooklyn Vino with a nice play to clear the puck to some empty space at the far wall. Now a shot from the point, that's steered aside by Carver. First one to it in the corner will be Flynn. Flynn takes the shot, that looked like it was going to go wide, but Carver played it anyway, just to be sure. Now comes out in front for Greenwood. She takes a shot looking top shelf, and it goes just up over the net. Now played back to the point again for Nedelku, but Nedelku has trouble handling that pass, and Tomey will have to go back and pick up just outside her own blue line. Lead pass gets to Molly McCarthy. Now McCormick has it knocked off her stick. It goes right to Nedelku, who carried it in across the blue line, but then she has it knocked away from her by Kravis. Back behind, or from Jackson rather, back behind her own net. Now Vino plays it around the boards, held in by Nedelku, but now it's played out. And Molly McCarthy will get it back, gives to McCormick. McCormick gets it in across the line, but then turns the puck over, and now coming back out the other way, here comes Almond. Almond stops at the half wall, turns, tries to fire. That shot doesn't get all the way through. Following up, though, was Asbridge, who gets the shot, and that's covered up. Or that's McClellan, excuse me. Again, these Metro West Force jerseys, they've only got the number on the one sleeve. And a lot of these young ladies wear the jerseys tucked in, so it's hard to see the numbers on the back. And it's hard to see the name bars on the back with the long hair flowing out of the back of the helmets. So it makes identifying some of these players a little bit more challenging. Puck comes off the end boards. Now it's picked up by Blackmore. She'll play it around. Held in at the line there by Rosong. Down into the corner. Thrown towards the front of the net, but nobody there for the Force as they were in the midst of a change. And out comes Maddie McCarthy. Maddie Gets it to McCormick, who deflects it towards the net, but it ends up rolling wide. Now played up the wall. Underhill pinching in from the point, sends it back down low. Goes all the way around to the far side where Rosong is there waiting for it. Rosong goes to play it up to try and get it out to Mitchell, but that was broken up. Now Cashin tried to center it. That was broken up as well. Underhill now sends it off the inboards. Cashin will go back behind the net to try to get it. Poking it away from her was Rosong, wrapped around to the near side. It comes all the way to the point. Underhill, her shot goes off a leg and then rolls just wide. And then Osmond plays it up the wall. Trying to get it out there is Asbridge. Asbridge now able to get it up to Mitchell. Mitchell gets it back to Asbridge. Asbridge will take the shot. That'll roll wide. And picking it up off the inboards there, Cormier. Cormier gets it to the line. Cashin couldn't clear it out. Now Asbridge gets the puck back. Had it roll off her stick. Another chance. And that one goes just wide. Puck comes towards the front of the net. And now played over to the near side wall. Coming out with it is Kravis. Kravis, she'll dump it in. Back to get it in her own zone. There is Fabrizi. Fabrizi plays it ahead. Picked up there by Parsons. Parsons has it roll away from her. And the Inferno will get it in their own zone. Flynn plays it off the wall and out to center. Played back in it, or played back towards the Inferno blue line. Now that was Jackson who played it into the zone. Jackson gets it back again just outside her own blue line. Gives to Roche. Puck comes back to Roche. She tries to take a shot. That's blocked by Greenwood. Now Jackson with the shot. That goes wide. Now the puck comes out in front. Back to Roche, and a big save made there by Delaney as she had to get across and get the blocker on that one. Out come the Inferno. 9:45 left to go in the second period. Still 2-0. Jackson gets it back again. Can't dump the puck in as she was being bothered by Eisner. Now here comes Eisner. Gives to, actually fake to Greenwood. Went all the way through to Flynn. And Flynn gets the goal. She had me faked out as well. I thought the pass was going to Jenna Greenwood, but Greenwood let it go through. And it gets through to Ella Flynn, who will get her first goal of the game. Ellie Eisner will get her third assist with this goal coming at 5:28 of the second period. And it's now a 3-0 lead for the Metro East Inferno. There's an icing against the Force. Greenwood does get an assist on the goal. So it's Flynn from Eisner and Greenwood at 5:28, making it the 3-0 scoreline that we do now have. Puck played down into the corner. Up the wall, Blackmore couldn't hold it in at the line, and here comes McFarland. She gets it over to Almond. Almond from the face-off dot, takes a shot, save, rebound, puck is loose, they jam away at it, they score! Metro West Force Blue took them a couple of chances, but they are able to put it past goaltender Lauren Delaney, and it's now 3-1 with 5:56 gone here in period number 2. I believe it was McFarland who finally put the puck in. We'll wait for the official word, but I believe that'll be Avery McFarland's goal. Meanwhile, off of the faceoff, coming in right away, here's Mitchell. She has it knocked off her stick. Sent off the end boards. Mitchell going after it. And we get confirmation it was McFarland's goal. Vino gets the only assist on that. So McFarland from Vino at 5:56 gets the Force Blue on the board. Now here comes Watt down into the corner with the puck. Watt has it roll away from her. And Force Blue pick up. Here comes Asbridge. Asbridge coming through center. Asbridge has a step. Here comes Asbridge coming in, takes the shot. And a big save made there by Lauren Delaney to keep it a 2-goal game. You talk about the importance of the first shot a goalie faces after they give up a goal. Well, especially when that first shot that goalie faces is a grade A scoring opportunity like we just saw. And Lauren Delaney answered the call and made the save, a big save there, to keep it a 3-1 hockey game. Now played across to the far side. Ella Flynn will get it out to center. Can't get through Fabrizi, and now it'll be dumped back down into the Inferno zone. Hustling back to get onto it there is Tomey. Tomey plays it back up the near side for Greenwood. Greenwood goes far side for Flynn. Flynn pass a little bit too far in front of Eisner, but now the attempted clear goes right to Greenwood. She gives to Flynn. Flynn, her shot, broken up there by Rosong. Down into the corner. Now pass across intended for Greenwood, broken up. Nice play there by Hayward to break up that pass attempt. Now Eisner gets it ahead. And the Inferno will get the puck into the zone, but it's broken up immediately and played right back out. Now brought back in again. Couple of nifty little stick handle moves by Eisner. She'll take the shot. It changes speeds on its way in, but Carver able to stay with it and hang on for the faceoff. And now we will see the goaltender change for the Inferno. So it was indeed a plan to share the net with just over 8 minutes gone here in period number 2. Now in goal it is Maddie Preston taking over. Time of the goaltender change for those who are keeping track of such things. I know there's some amateur statisticians out there who care about these things. So 8 minutes and 3 seconds of period 2, the time of the change. So Lauren Delaney stopped 12 of 13 shots in playing 23 minutes and 3 seconds out of the 45 minutes of the game. So just slightly over half. 33 seconds beyond the halfway mark of the game. Pretty close to even. Here with the puck now is Almond. Her shot gets blocked. And coming back on the back check there, Maddie McCarthy able to get it out to center. Osmond sends it back in deep. Wrapped around all the way to the near side. Blackmore picks up there, works it up the wall, trying to get it to McCarthy. Maddie McCarthy, that is. Now there's a shot and the first save of the game for Maddie Preston from close range. Fabrizi plays it out to center. McCarthy waits for line mates to get onside and then dumps it back in. And McCarthy, and McCormick change up. And in the meantime, working up the ice, Osmond comes in, takes the shot, and the glove save made by Preston. 5:27 left to go here in period number 2. 3-1 the scoreline in favor of the Inferno. It was 2-0 after the first. Metro East extended their lead to 3-0, and then just 28 seconds later, Metro West getting a goal of their own to make it 3-1. That shot down by Leslie gets broken up. Now bringing the puck back in again is Murphy. Asbridge near side sends the puck off the end boards. Cormier getting to it, as is Mitchell. Played up the far wall. Puck comes back towards the middle of the ice. Asbridge with the shot and covered up and hung on to for a face-off. Speaking of the last name Asbridge, I worked the Major Bantam Provincial Tournament up in Pictou County. I guess it's going back 3 weeks ago now, and there was a player for one of the one of the teams who had the last name Asbridge, and I'm just curious if perhaps there might be a relation there between Beatrice Asbridge and, I can't believe I'm forgetting the first name, but the last name did stick with me as being somewhat memorable. So if anybody knows the answer to that, whether those two are related, and if you can remember the first name of that player for the in the major bantam, I want to say it was the Excel Physio team. By all means, again, send me the tweet and let me know. With the puck now, though, is Nedelku. She'll play it up the wall. And helping to get it out to center there was Flynn. Jackson tried to play it in to the Inferno zone, but her pocket was picked by Eisner. Eisner with the shot, the save made, the rebound, another shot goes wide. Now Eisner picks up the puck again. Eisner. Clock was a little slow to start there, but now they get it rolling. Mistakes happen. Those guys down there are volunteers. They're doing their best. There's a shot from the line by Tomey. And I'm sure at the next stoppage we'll get something sorted out as far as that goes. Puck comes out to center and then dumped back in right away by Nedelku. Now coming out with it is Vino. Here comes Brooklyn Vino working her way, trying to get around Nedelku. Vino takes the puck all the way behind the net, tries to throw it in front. It goes off of the goaltender Preston. Now down low, there's Blackmore with it. Blackmore gets the pass ahead a little bit too far in front of Molly McCarthy. Now McCarthy that was McCormick. Now she gets it up to Maddie McCarthy, who gets it down into the west zone. But helping to create the turnover in there was Hayward, and Almond will send it down the length of the ice. That'll be an icing call against Metro West. And we'll see if they do something to deal with the clock there. It was about, I'd say, 15, 20 seconds that didn't run. And I think everybody's just going to let it lie. It is what it is. The game will go on. And again, I have nothing but respect for the volunteers who work so hard in the timekeepers' boxes, not only here at the Rath Eastland Community Center, but all throughout the province. Yes, they do make mistakes, and unfortunately, those mistakes, because of the nature of the position, become quite public. There's an offside against Metro West. And, but nothing but respect for those people. Mistakes, unfortunately, do happen from time to time. And when you hear a bunch of people yelling the word clock, 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 you can't help but notice that. Puck along the far wall, now played down into the corner. Almond going after it there, plays it towards the front of the net. Cleared back down below the goal line. Battle in the corner. Now played up the wall. Pass over to Watt, and Watt will bring the puck out. Here comes Addie Watt. Watt still on the puck. Had it roll off her stick, able to get it back again, but couldn't quite get a shot away. Now Osmond trying to get the puck out. With a little bit of help, the Force Blue do, and McFarland now gets it down into the Inferno zone. McFarland trying to get a pass through to Murphy. That goes off a skate. Murphy chases the puck down at the far wall. Then the puck goes off the side of the net from Jackson. And we're going to get a penalty here. It's going to be a body checking call against... Looks like it's going to be Underhill. So we'll get the second power play of the game for Metro West. Underhill going off for the body check with 1:25 left to go here in period number 2. So this penalty will carry over into the third period if the Forest Blue cannot score here in the next now minute and 14. Vino sends the puck down low. Nedelku gets to it. She'll play it around the boards. Vino holds it in at the line, plays it across for Osmond. Osmond sends it down low. It bounces away from Mitchell over into the near side corner. Played up the wall. Vino able to hold it in again. This time she gets it to Murphy. Murphy throws it towards the front of the net. Mitchell with a backhand shot, but that's blocked in front there by Andrews. Now another shot. That one also gets blocked. Another shot. And this one does get through. And making the save there, Maddie Preston hanging on for the faceoff. 35.2 seconds left to go here in the second period. The Inferno getting outshot in this period 11-7 as Metro West picking up their game here as this second period has gone on. The 11 o'clock start time, certainly a bit of a challenge for many players and for some play-by-play guys too. There's a shot deflection right in onto Preston and covering up, hanging on for a face-off. 17.6 seconds left to go as the Metro West Force Blue power play continuing to get some good pressure here. Face-off one towards the wall. Now there's a shot that goes wide. 9 seconds left in the period. They still can't clear. Almond has it roll off the back of her stick. Shot taken there by McFarlane. And the save made, or rather the shot taken by McClellan. And the save made by Preston with just 1.7 seconds left to go here in period number 2. As one of the Force Blue players lined up not quite correctly, so clock did not start. Great job there by our off-ice officials to recognize that that was not a properly lined up face-off, but that 1.7 seconds does tick off. And that will be the end of the second period. Each team scored once in the period. The Inferno made it 3-0 with the goal by Ella Flynn, and then Avery McFarland responded to get the Force Blue on the board after 2 periods of play. It is Metro East 3, Metro West 1. Shots on goal in the second period ended up 13-7 in favor of Force Blue. The Metro West still getting outshot overall in the game 20-18. We'll take a break, come back, get you ready for the third period in just a few moments. In the meantime, if you want to tweet about the game, send me your thoughts. Twitter at PetterPC_sports, and we'll share those tweets throughout the course of the third period. After 30 minutes of play, the Metro East Inferno lead the Metro West Force Blue 3-1. You are watching the Adam AA Championship game in the Hockey Nova Scotia Female Day of Champions here on 360 Live. Welcome back as we get ready for the start of the third period here. The Metro East Inferno with the 3-1 lead over the Metro West Force Blue. And as seems to be the theme so often in big games, the first 5 minutes of the third period have the potential to be a significant turning point in this one. And it starts with the first 35 seconds of this game as the Inferno need to kill off that much more penalty time before going back to 5-on-5. The Metro West Force Blue, if they can score a quick power play goal here, pull back to within one, and then it becomes really anybody's game. So we've got the two teams out here. We're just missing that third team to get us ready to roll. And while we await the officials, we'll get a little bit of discussion happening at the Metro West Force Blue bench as they go over things with head coach Mike Almond, assistant coaches Jamie Roche, Andrew Leslie, Matthew Rosong, making sure everyone understands all of their assignments, everyone knows exactly what's needed. And got to give a big shout out to not only the Metro West coaching staff, but Metro East as well. Adam Greenwood, assistant coaches Glenn Eisner, Derek McCarthy, and Craig Flynn for the work that they've done with these young ladies on both of these teams throughout the course of this season just to get them to this game. A fantastic accomplishment by both sets of coaching staffs, and well-deserved kudos to both of those coaching staffs for getting here. Third period is underway. Eisner will dump the puck down, and it gets called icing, although should not have, as the Inferno were on the penalty kill, and now the officials are gonna talk it over and realize they made a mistake. And hey, you know what? They're human beings too. Human beings are fallible, and that was an honest, genuine mistake, and the correct decision is to hold another face-off at center ice when an icing is mistakenly called, and good on the officials for recognizing that, and play goes on. Dumped back in again by the Inferno, wrapped around to the near side wall. Almond gets the puck, brings it in. Almond still with it. Now it's down below the goal line, throws it out towards the front. There's a chance, cleared away by Tomey. Now a shot from the point, that gets blocked by Eisner. We are back to 5-on-5. Puck played out to center. Picking it up out there was Vino, but then Vino ended up bringing the puck back in before all of the Metro Force forwards could clear, or Metro West Force Blue forwards. It's quite a mouthful. So it is an offside against the Force. As many times as I've wanted to use Star Trek puns over the first two periods. Or Star Wars puns, excuse me. Here's Flynn with the puck now. Flynn brings it down into the Force zone. Thank you very much to the Station 6 Fire for those kind words about the broadcast. We appreciate having you guys along with us. There's a shot and a nice save made there by Carver. Puck comes back to the line. Cormier will play it across to the far side. Underhill with a shot, and another save made by Carver. Big thanks again. Yes, the Station 6 Fire watching both of these teams very closely, as it is players from the Fire about 8 years from now that we have out on the ice here, if I'm doing my math right. And I want to say a heartfelt good luck to the Fire, who are heading off to Sudbury, Ontario in about 10 days or so, I believe, or actually 8 days is when the SO Cup will get started. The Station 6 Fire winning provincials against my hometown team, but I don't hold a grudge. And then winning Atlantics last weekend up in Bathurst, New Brunswick, now heading off to Sudbury, Ontario to play for the SO Cup. We wish them good luck, and we know that they will represent the Atlantic region and the province of Nova Scotia incredibly well. Face-off comes back down into the Inferno zone with the icing call. 2:07 gone here in the third period. Almond to take the draw against Cashin. Cashin ends up winning the draw, but there's a shot from the point by Osmond. And another big save made by Matty Preston, who came in and took over at the midway point. The planned splitting of goaltending duties. Puck goes in below the goal line, picked up there by Osmond. She'll stop and change direction to get away from the forecheck of Cashin, but then skates right back into Cashin, who creates the turnover. Now the puck comes back to the line, and Nedelku with the shot. That gets deflected and rolls just wide. Into the far corner, getting onto it is Kravis. She plays it towards the front of the net. Nothing but white jerseys there, and the Force Blue are able to get the puck out to center. Almond gets it in across the blue line. McFarland going in after it. McFarland has the Metro West goal so far this morning. Now there's a shot from Almond. That goes wide and into the near side corner. Going in after it there is McFarland. Plays it down into the corner for McClellan. She tried to center it, but too many blue shirts in the way. Now McClellan takes a shot. It goes off the side of the net, and picking up is Underhill. She'll get it ahead for Watt. Watt carries out to center. Tries to make the cross-ice pass. A little bit too far in front of her intended target. And coming up with it the other way now is Osmond. Osmond gets it in across the blue line, but Cormier immediately brings it back up the other way. She'll dump it in right onto the goaltender Carver, who will hang on for a face-off. 3:44 gone here in the third period of play, and the Metro East Inferno continue to lead by a score of 3-1. Face-off between Jackson of the Force Blue and Eisner of the Inferno. Puck comes rolling all the way out to center. Back to get it will be Underhill. To the near side for Cormier. Cormier, that pass goes all the way through and gets picked up there by Greenwood. Greenwood now bringing it in. Greenwood with a pair of goals and an assist so far today. Gets it to Flynn. Flynn with the shot. That gets blocked. Flynn with another shot. And that one goes just a little bit high and wide. Now back to the line. Underhill. Her shot. That gets steered aside and into the corner. Flynn was there, but good work by the defenseman Vino to get the puck all the way out. Now Vino coming all the way down into the Inferno zone, and we're going to get a penalty called. And it's going to be an interference penalty. And it looks like it's going to go against the Inferno. Ellie Eisner. With 4:30 gone here in the third period. Ellie Eisner going off for the interference call. So we'll get the third power play of the game for Metro West Force Blue. And a chance to pull to within one here if they can take advantage of this power play opportunity. They are 0 for 2 so far on the day. Right off of the draw, there's a shot taken by Murphy. And Preston makes the save and hangs on. Just a few seconds ticking off of the clock there. Murphy loses the draw there against McCormick. McCormick able to get the puck down the ice, hustling back to get onto it there is Hayward. Hayward will take it behind the net and makes the pass up to Murphy. Murphy gets it up and out to Asbridge, who was behind one of the defenders, but Cormier able to get back as that pass rolled a little bit away from Asbridge. Now the puck sent down the length of the ice there by Casey Underhill. Back to get the puck there will be Rosong. She'll play it ahead there, and it comes all the way out, picked up by Parsons. Here comes Parsons. Parsons tried to play the puck through the defender Blackmore. It goes off her skate and into the corner, and the Inferno will clear it down the length of the ice yet again. 1 minute left to go in the penalty. Inferno forechecker, that's Flynn, tried to make a centering pass. That gets broken up. It's played out to center, and Underhill will dump it right back in again as the Force Blue will have to start from below their own goal line. Rosong plays the puck ahead. It ends up in the feet of the official. Then the attempted clear-out pass from Parsons finally does get through to McClellan. McClellan taking it down into the corner, takes the sharp angle shot. It goes wide, comes all the way around the boards to the near side, to the line to Osmond. Osmond plays it down. Parsons puts it off the side of the net. Now finding it below the goal line. Parsons again tries to stuff it in. She does. They score! Jessica Parsons just found the slimmest of spaces to tuck that puck in between the pad of Maddie Preston and the goalpost. A power play goal at 6:17 of the third period. And the Metro West Force Blue have pulled to within one. It's 3-2. Jessica Parsons with the goal. We'll wait to see on the assists. Osmond gets the only assist on that one, and there is Osmond with the puck now. Parsons from Osmond. Osmond sends the puck down the length of the ice. That's going to be an icing call as Mitchell was trying to chase it down but could not get there in time. 8:16 now left on the clock. And we'll mention now the teams that have led going into the third period. Of the 11 previous games, there have been 2 games tied going into the third. The teams that led going into the third are 9-0, but we've had a couple of situations where the team that was trailing came back and tied up the game. And we still could very well in this game see our first full comeback. There's a shot save made by Carver. And our first lead change to occur in a third period. We've seen lead changes in the third period as well, but the team that led going into the third has either held on or, after giving up a lead, come back to win all 9 times that a lead has been carried into the third. Here's Vino taking it down. Vino throws it towards the front. It goes through everybody and all the way back out to center ice. Hustling back to get onto it is Leslie. She'll dump it back in. It's played right back out again with the quick one-touch clearance by Tomey. Good battle for the puck there between Watt and Hayward. Hayward gets it to the line, not out, held in by Nedelku. Her shot gets cleared aside. Now Tomey will send it back down around the boards to the near side corner. Going in after it there is Kravis. Kravis ties up the puck in the corner. Now it's sent back down low. Back to get it will be Asbridge. Asbridge will wrap it around to the far side. Now the puck comes back around. As in the corner picking up there is Eisner. Eisner plays it back to the line. Tomey. Her shot ends up getting blocked, and out comes Metro West. Vino cut to the outside just before she got to the goal or the blue line, and that change of angle adjusted the timing of some of the players making the rush with her, and it results in an offside with 6:32 left to go here in the third period. And after 13-5, the shot margin in the first period, since then, shots are 19-8 the other way. The Inferno had the 13-5 shot margin in their favor in the first period. Since then, 19-8 in favor of Metro West. And now here's Metro East, the Inferno, working their way in. Shot taken, save made by Carver, and she'll hang on for the face-off. 6:10 on the clock. And we're in for what promises to be a great finish here in this one, the Atom AA Provincial Championship game. Either way, we know the championship banner is heading to the Metro region. It's just, will it be the east side or the west side? Who ends up having the bragging rights in this particular age group? In behind the net, puck comes to the near side, played to Kravis. She plays it in front, immediately cleared away with a good defensive play there by Parsons. Now around to the far side. Puck sent behind the net. Getting onto it there is Eisner. Out in front for Flynn. But Flynn couldn't quite get a stick on it to get a real good shot away. Now it comes to the line. Cormier will hold it in. Her shot gets through everybody all the way down into the corner. Back to get it, Eisner. But puck knocked away from her. Parsons now, or that's Hayward rather, playing it ahead. Comes back behind the net. Hayward will pick up again and gets it up to, I believe that was Roche. There's a shot, kick save made by Carver. Puck comes into the near corner. Played to the line and just out as Cormier can't hold. Down to 5 minutes left to go here in period number 3. Underhill, lead pass. Bringing it back in across the line there is Greenwood. Greenwood takes the shot. It goes off a stick and into the area down below the goal line. McCormick right in there, but she loses the puck to Almond, and Osmond rather. And now Osmond carrying out. Here's Osmond. All the way down into the corner. Tried to center it. It goes off a stick and in behind the net. Battling down low there. Metro West come out with the puck, but the centering pass rolls right to Blackmore. Can't clear the zone. Puck comes back to Osmond again. Now it is cleared as Molly McCarthy able to get it out. Back to get it there was Flynn. Now it's picked up by Osmond. She'll send it back into the Inferno zone. McCormick can't clear. Held in by Mitchell. She'll play it down into the corner. Back to get it there, Cormier. Cormier saw that the lane behind the net was blocked, so takes the puck up the middle of the ice. Lost it momentarily there to Almond. Now it's sent back into the Inferno zone. We're down to 3:40 left to go. Puck dumped into the Metro West end. Back to get it will be Osmond. Osmond circling away from the check of that's Cashin. Plays the puck around to the near side. Waiting for it there was Kravis. Kravis now gets it and gets a shot away. That's steered aside. Watt will pick up at the far side. Back to the line. Sent back down low again by Tomey. 3:10 left to go here in the third period. In behind the net, Osmond ended up turning the puck over. Now it comes to the line. Nedelku, her shot rolled off the heel of her stick, and out come Metro West. Trying to cut through the D, and the puck knocked off the stick of Alexa Osmond, and that results in a offside against Metro West. 2:56 left to go here in the third period, and the Inferno still clinging to that one-goal lead, 3-2. Puck played down into the Inferno zone, wrapped around to the far side. Below the goal line there, Nedelku wraps it up the boards for Greenwood. Greenwood, great patience, gets it across to Flynn. Flynn Plays it down into the Metro West zone. Back to get it there will be Parsons. Parsons wraps it around. Not able to get onto it there was Roche, and instead Greenwood takes it down into the corner. Greenwood coughs up the puck. Leslie plays it up the wall. It's held in. There's a shot. That gets blocked in front. And the puck steered aside. Vino now plays it up the wall. Nedelku can't hold, and here comes Vino. Vino, but hustling back on the back check, doing a great job there getting back. Want to make sure I give the right credit. It was Ellie Eisner hustling back to create the turnover there. Now we have a collision down in the corner in the Metro West end. Little slow to get up is one of the Force Blue players, but she is back to her feet. Inferno have the puck. And that player who was a little slow to get up, just identifying now, it is Beatrice Asbridge. Puck goes in behind the net. Now pushed ahead and up to Sarah Almond. Almond coming out, sends it into the Inferno zone. Underhill with it there. 1:20 left to go here in the third period. And you got to wonder how much longer Danessa Carver is going to be in that Metro West net. Get the puck back in the Metro West zone, however. I'm sure they want to get her out for the extra attacker. But first things first, get the puck out of your own zone. We're down under a minute left to go. Underhill doing a great job of holding the line as the forecheckers keeping the Force Blue hemmed in their own zone. Now carrying it out. Rosong, her pass ahead. That's broken up. It comes back to Rosong. Now Flynn with it. She'll bring it back into the Inferno zone. Shot gets blocked. 32 seconds left to go. Now it's picked up by Osmond. It rolls away from her, and that'll give Eisner a chance. Here comes Eisner coming in. Takes the shot. That goes wide. Puck comes all the way around the boards and played out to center. Nedelku gets it ahead for Eisner. Eisner comes in. The goaltender on her way to the bench for the extra attacker as Eisner was coming in. Down to the final 10 seconds. And Metro West Force Blue will run out of time. The Metro East Inferno are your 2019 Atom AA female champions for Hockey Nova Scotia. Congratulations to both teams on being provincial medalists. A hard-fought game, a well-played game by both teams. To the Force Blue, plenty to be proud of. So much to be proud of in that effort here this morning and into the afternoon, but just not quite enough to get past the Metro East Inferno. Shots on goal in that third period. Again, Metro West outshoot the Inferno 8-6 in that third period, and they get the only goal of the period, but not quite enough. Let's send things downstairs now to our public address announcer for the post-game presentations.